Our world has fallen to fade, its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
Dust. Dust. Arise.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of the sword.
No offense, but aren't you a bit, well, small? For a guardian, I mean.
Hey, I just look after that thing. After 200 years, nobody expects a sword to just fly off and start, talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
I'm...
Calm yourself, Fidget. His name is Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
So, Fidgets, then?
That's me. And you're... Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that name. So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword-bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Well,
Alright, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, whatever it is you're doing.
what exactly am I doing, Ara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
Hello, welcome everyone, this is Frozen's Maniac and welcome to my Let's Play Dust and Elysian Tale. Just found a secret key here. This is Dust, hack and slash action side-scrolling game in which you just fight, like most hack and slashes. I really like this game for how beautiful it is. Just look at this. Amazing, isn't it? Anyways, I'm playing on hardcore difficulty. That means this is gonna be really difficult. I've played this game for some time. I've got all achievements except for one.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Alright, got myself dash and it apparently doesn't trigger any tutorial. So that's okay. Anyways, the only achievement I need is the achievement to finish this game at tough or hardcore mode. So I just go for the hard way.
All right, we found a chest.
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
Alright, so here's the chest and it has a sort of code which is going down here. Basically just take the pointing system and have to do it exactly like that. And then the chest opens. If you fail, doesn't matter, you can always redo it. You don't lose anything, so it's no risk at all. There's... You leaving too? Yep. There he goes.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something! Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange.
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're going to need them.
Yep, because the mysterious wolf chicken is a little bit powerful this early in the game, because it fully heals me, while feeble fruit only heals 20 health. Also, this is the character screen and inventory, as well as maps. The maps will be not that accurate in this game, because you have to look out for yourself what the hell you're doing. Quite a good system, just not to let people check whenever they missed something in a certain area. So far we only got one quest, which is the main quest. And we got a few materials. And of course the stats, which we're not going to look at. And that's a save point. That means we're clear now, we can die in peace. But I'm not planning to die yet. Got so many enemies, I almost forgot how much they threw at you back then. Nope. Yeah, this is a little bit getting repetitive for now, but later on I get some more powerful skills. And looks like there's no treasure on this map, so we can just continue. Not sure why this thing is asking me to use the mouse button though to fight. That doesn't seem really that good to do. Itchy nose. Alright, here we get a new power.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
Impressive.
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
But that is an attack.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
Alright, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
We're not in trouble. We're going... Yeah, it doesn't do really much yet, because it's nothing is upgraded yet. Here. There we go. Also, Dust Storm can be used in more ways than just attacking enemies. It can also be used to gather the items enemies drop, like materials and stuff. They will be pulled towards you. Because you're like an eye of the storm where everything gets dragged towards you. Except for enemies. Enemies just remain in place, but even they can have trouble here. Especially if they stand within it. Like that. They get stuck. As you know, I'm pretty limited in using this ability too long, but I could have used a little bit more balance into that.
Hey, you just leveled up!
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Alright, so I can go for a tanky build, which isn't the best option in this case, because there are enemies in Dust which can one-shot you, and there are many of them. So your best option is to fight everything quickly and kill it quickly. In my case, I really like to have a lot of artillery so I can safely attack since I'm doing hardcore mode. So I'll be going for Fidget, which is the AoE attack we've been using a lot lately. So I'll be keeping Fidget on me. And focus most of the steps on that. Like now I do 2 damage. Woo! Maybe even 4 if I crit. Basically, this game has only 4 buttons for you to fight. This isn't a hard to understand game. And the controls are really friendly too. Like, I just fly towards my enemies if I attack. If I'm in the air, that is. It may not be the best physics, but it feels nicer. And here we got a key! Not the most difficult secret though. And there is another treasure here. I really should do something about spam. Here we got a chest, which we just got the key for. Alright, and we got ourselves a cotton vest. Yay, we got defense and luck. Luck is really important to get. It's one of those stats you'll never get by skill gems. But they are your critical hit ratio. So having them is really nice. Especially if you want to do more damage. So if you focus equipment, focus it mostly on luck. You'll get damage eventually anyway. Get this aerial stuff yet. Are a little bit smarter when you're in hardcore, so they don't just throw more enemies at you. So it's genuinely hard. I'm just doing really well now because I'm quite experienced in this game.
It's beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed it.